What is happening, guys? Friend01 here, and welcome to my live reaction to Shokugeki no Soma, chapter 284, A Dying Chef. Alright, guys, so we know that Saber Asashi, he's basically told Soma, if you want to take me down, get to the final round of the blue. Seemingly this week, we're going to find out what the theme of the first round of the blue tournament is. We got Soma, the current first seed. We got Megami, the 10th seed, and Takumi, I believe he's the 8th seed or 9th seed. So with the first, 10th, and 9th seed, we've got 3 people from Totsuki, as well as Erina. I believe Erina's there, as far as we know. She's probably a little bit further on ahead just because of her pedigree and all that kind of jazz. But Saber Asashi is being moved straight to the 3rd round because of his previous results and all that kind of jazz. We also know we've got the Midnight Chefs. They are there. This was decided by basically the man who's the head of the WGO, the World Gourmet Organization, basically. He's decided he wants this to be the battle between light and dark. The dark being the Midnight Chefs, the light being the normal chefs. What is the first theme? Let's find out. Let's get straight to this week's chapter. If you want revenge, you've got to make it to Heaven's Keep. Yukihira Souma. So that's the last words Saber Asashi has said to Soma. He aims for Heaven's Keep. Now, onto the first game. The Global Young Chefs Championship, Blue. The battle between the chefs of light and dark has just begun. Challenges of the first game. For the purposes of judging, we will be splitting you into 3 groups for this trial. Divide into the groups based on your entry numbers. Okay? So like, we're in different groups. So it looks like everyone's in different groups. Now, allow me to explain the rules. The criteria that determines passing and failing is quite simple. Okay? If you are able to produce a dish that satisfies your judge, you will pass and make it through the first game. The judge for this group will be, okay, this man. What? So it looks like the man that's on a wheelchair. Until about a few years ago, this man had Japan as his base of operation. He's a former culinary, so a former midnight chef. We've asked him to come here today from the hospital at which he is currently admitted. Okay, so everyone's kind of freaking out. Create him a dish fit to be his last supper. That is your task. Okay, so it's quite a broad range there. There's no real theme to it. It's like something that's going to be fit. He's a former midnight chef, so he's going to be a very high skill, high level. He wants high quality food, and it's going to be something that he would be willing to eat as his final meal. Okay, a chef ready to die. What should he be served? So someone's like, chapter 284, A Dying Chef. Okay. This man's name is Tokiyama Heigoro. He enlisted in the Imperial Army and was shipped off to the Pacific Theater of War. After the war, he became involved in underground markets where things like black rice were bought and sold. Once his cooking skills were noticed, he began his career as a member of Les Cuisines Noirs. Translation of black rice is rice sold outside of the official quotas set by the Japanese government. Okay. Brawny skills and a sharp eye. He crushes his enemies on the battlefield and in the kitchen. Legends of his villainy abound. Okay. Thought I'd spend the rest of my days just running away. Can't believe they called me up for a job as big as judging Blue. I can't tell you how grateful I am to the bookmaster. So he's got a big grin on his face like, hee hee hee. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Mr. Investigator. Sir, that's a Latin. So he's bowing to the lantern. You have but one chance to serve him your dish. As you complete your dishes, step into the enclosure in which he awaits and serve them to him. Okay? Obtain whatever ingredients and seasoning you might need from the cold trailer behind you. Use of personal ingredients is strictly forbidden. Okay? So, seemingly, he's a midnight chef. So, he's always going to lean towards the midnight chefs just because that's who he is. And he wants to see them win. So, this is kind of a disadvantage for the normal chefs. Guys like Soma, Takumi, and all that kind of jazz. Not only that, he's literally on his deathbed. So, they need to give him something that he would be willing to eat as his final meal. Obviously, everything there, they will have the best of the best, all the seasoning, all the ingredients, everything like that. Okay, you have 2 hours now. Wait a minute. Last Supper, what the hell is this thing? Are you saying we're not just going to compete with each other through the deliciousness of our dishes? I explained this before. If you produce a dish that satisfies this judge, you will pass. Impossible. This thing is way too vague. True, it is very vague. So we've got some chefs already freaking out. Okay? That's nothing. There's always going to be those chefs that are going to be freaking out. Each person has something different they like to eat for their last meal. There are millions of possibilities. There's no way we can figure out what sort of preferences this man has. We've just met him. On top of it, we have but one chance to serve him. By the way, for the next 5 minutes, you are allowed to interview the judge. You may ask him whatever you please. Can I ask you a question? What is your favorite food? Is your favorite genre of food Japanese food? What do you like to eat? Where were you born and where are you from? Let me see. Okay, he's not going to make it easy. Oh yes, it was when my squad was stationed in the Philippines. He's on his rocker! Want to know where you were born, Grams? Do you understand? So we've got the midnight. These guys are pretty desperate. Not that I blame them. What's this? Looks like we got one guy that's calm and collected here on the light side. Okay, so you've got somebody just like, just kind of standing like, what? Are you not going to ask him any questions? You might find out his favorite seasonings or something, kid. But I guess if I had to pick my last meal before dying, I'd go for that hometown taste, eh? I still get the urge to eat my mother's scones from time to time. You get me? Yeah, but something about all this doesn't sit right with me. The whole setup of this trial. Looks like this boy's got a pretty good eye. So something's just not sitting right with Soma. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what it is. Like I said, where are you from? Oh, my hometown, eh? Small village in the Tokai region. The miso boiled udon and gohei mochi I would eat with my friends and family. I remember them even now. I see. So this trial is a test of our knowledge and capability to come up with a dish that caters to the preferences of our customers. The flavors of his hometown. Those are the ones most suited to his last meal. This will be a pretty tough challenge for the foreigners and the Noirs. Gohei mochi, what? A stroke of luck. Okay. Alright, so we got the first. I'm finished. Please try this. This draws from the maximum flavors of the ingredients of the season. Special miso boiled udon. I boiled the noodles for quite a while. That should make them quite easy for even an old man to eat. I've also cut the ingredients far smaller than I normally would. This should. So he's like, he's shivering. Next. So he's failing people. Impossible. He didn't even eat a bite. How did he fail me? What in the world is that old geezer doing? Next. So we got two of the things seemingly. Give me a second. I think that's pass. Yeah. Okay, so two of the Noirs have passed. What the hell? The Noirs are all passing. My bad. My bad for us Noirs. This challenge is actually a lucky freebie. Satisfy yourself with this. rapid fire style beast roast revolver. 6 pieces of meaty, well-marbled beef. I paired them with salt pickled cabbage and boiled them down to achieve a sauerkraut-like effect. Meat and fat, the erupting acidity. All these things run amok on your tongue. What a wildly magnificent dish. Just looking at it satisfies me. This isn't the sort of dish a hustle-eyed old man should be served. Okay? Under normal circumstances, that is. After all, this person is a cuisinier Nor. So he's trying it. Pulls the gun. Shoots him. Little flags and everything. You pass! He's like, huh? That scared me. What a terrible way to tell someone they passed. Yes, that's a former soldier for you. I must piss myself, I tell ya. Hee, don't take it too hard, alright? These sort of tasks are the bread and butter of the dark world of cooking. Okay? So this is kind of what they deal with every day. We get asked to cook last meals for people being executed for failing their organization, or maximum security prisoners on their deathbed. Trying to cook a hometown dish isn't exactly wrong, but these light guys, in their efforts to cater perfectly to his taste, made restrained, tame dishes. He spent his life channeling his passion into his food. The thing a Noir like him needs is a dish that'll make him think, I can die now. Full power blast. I bet Mr. Organizer over there wants to boot out all the softies that can't even figure out that much early on. A hard one, that guy. I don't blame that kid for saying there's something with this challenge that doesn't sit right with him. Light chefs are at a total disadvantage in a challenge like this. So he's looking at Soma. Nope, I'm not buying this. Last supper? That doesn't make any sense. I love it. Where's the spear of Soma's anger pointed? Next issue, sent to color. Huh? He seems a lot more peeved than I thought. What's the matter, kid? I love it. Oh, I love it. Excuse me. I've had this cough for a couple of days. It's just been bugging the crap out of me. I love it. Soma's just pissed. He's like, Final meal? What the fuck, man? Like, seriously? I love it. Soma's just awesome. I love how he gets pissed at such the stupidest shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's so dumb and irrelevant to the whole point. He gets shitty at it. But anyway, guys, overall, let me know in the comments, below what you guys thought of this chapter and all that kind of jazz. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And of course, smash that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. It's completely and totally free. And you know we like that free shit. And as always, guys, I'm Free01. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys next time with another live reaction and review. Peace.